Alright, we should be good to go. So, we are back with more Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door. Really quickly, I wanted to show off something really cool. In the remake, the title screen only shows characters that you've actively recruited in the file that's gone the farthest. So we only have Goombella and Koops on the title screen. Otherwise, we would have Mario by himself in the prologue, then Goombella, and then Koops. You keep getting whacked? Oh. I see I've supplied ammo. I also made a backup of this file in case I decide to do a pre-Hooktail Pip 100 Trials someday. I'm not making any promises about that. That sounds like hell, but I almost would be curious to try that at some point. Because I've actually never done anything like that. Either way, we got to the very end of Chapter 1 last time. All that's left is the final fight, so we're gonna kick off with that. Who dares approach me? I didn't expect more to come to steal the treasure I protect. That was foolish, I fear. Do you really think you can beat me? But you're so small, and you don't appear tasty. I suppose you might make a good snack. After gnawing on the bottoms of your feet, I'll saute you to crispy goodness and gobble you down head first. There's a recurring theme in this fight, and I don't know how to feel about it. Snack time, little appetizers, but which one of you morsels should I taste first? Hooktail, please. What do you mean, Hooktail, please? Please help me equip the badge. Cause that was last week. I'm like, I really hope I equipped that. Cause otherwise, we would have a problem. Black, that awful sound. Wow, foreshadowing. Sounds like a frog. How did you know? Ugh, I got really bad food poisoning once when I ate a frog. I hate them. Oh, fight it, Hooky. Just hearing the sound of them makes me feel woozy. So yeah, they did change it to frogs, which I think was the original translation. But for the localization, I think they thought it sounded more like crickets, so they localized it as such. That's Hooktail. Max HP is 20, attack is 5, and defense is 1. She'll stomp and munch on you, and she has a more dragonish attack, Stinky Fiery Breath. She's tricky, especially when she's losing, and she'll try to fool you into being merciful. Oh yeah, and one more thing, she hates things that starts with F and ends with ROG. Supposedly there's something related to that somewhere in this castle. Did we find it? Because it just lowers her attack power and defense, it is actually possible to do this fight without the badge in question, though it obviously makes this significantly easier. Must not gag, so very woozy. Just like me for real. Anyway, we're swapping over to Koops. Nope, don't remember the super guard timing. For that. Neat. I mean, we are trying to avenge Koops' father, so I figure we might as well have Koops here helping out. So yeah, again, the little flick trick there actually works really well to just immediately launch Koops. I do find it harder in this version because it's 30 FPS instead of 60 FPS. It's a little wonky, but not too bad usually. But hello, welcome everybody. Hopefully we'll be able to get through this chapter. Well, not this chapter, this is easy. Hopefully we'll be able to actually get to chapter 2 today. But I actually want to do a lot of side questing, so I don't know how long that'll take. So the fight kind of goes fairly normally. Now Hooktail's attack is down to 1, or 0, or yeah, 1, and her defense is down to 0. So we have no real risk at this point. Smooth sailing. 5 HP left, we might power smash just to speed this up a little bit. I'm really bad at the counter, the super guard timing. I used to be able to super guard really well in the GameCube version, but again, the timings are just slightly off in a way that throws me off. I can do the stylish commands pretty well though. Alright, there we- oh shoot. Well, that's fine. Even if an audience member leaves, it's okay. Hi, Eden! You came at an interesting time. Wait, hold up a moment. Like if up, please. I won't be so bad anymore, I promise. In fact, I'm sorry for everything. Yeah. To prove it, I'll give you 10,000 coins. What do you say? Can you forgive me? Give me your coins, fiend. Oh my god. What? You must be joking. You don't need any coins. And how about the lovely, rare, extra special badge I have? I'll give you that. It's one of a kind, and it's yours for a limited time only. Will you take it? Keep it, you monster. Yeah, really? Well, I suppose I could apologize for letting you letting you smell the bottoms of my feet. So, care to take a whiff of the rich yet delicate scent of my world-renowned feet? One-time offer. That's disgusting. Mario is not into that, apparently. You aren't a very trusting fellow, are you? It's important to be able to trust someone you know. I guess I'd better. Yeah, son? Yeah? Oh yeah, I know you're joking, but I will still tease you in response to your joking. You want the dialogue? Oh. That's just not right! Oh, now my strength has returned to me. Hey, enough of this, let's finish this gal off fast, Mario. At least they don't misgender Hooktail in this version. Because Hooktail is a girl in both versions, but they don't actually acknowledge that she's a girl until Chapter 8, actually. Blech, why do I always have to feel so faint every time I hear it? Ugh, frog. So we have no audience for obvious reasons, but we also don't really need special moves or anything in this fight, so no big deal. Again, every fight ends with dramatic slowdown in this version. So the action command for the power smash is very annoying trying to land that, but I'm gonna go for it anyway because I'm extra. Speaking of extra, we didn't need that health restore. We were done with the fight anyway. Yeah, I almost never choose the option because you do lose a ton of health. But yeah, you can actually get really hurt if you actually agree to any of Hooktail's offers. But how? Why? There's so much I wanted to do with my life. So many meals. And GG. So also you get 100 coins for every boss in this version, which is very, like, end of chapter boss, which is very nice. You need a lot of coins for reasons. Wow, we actually pulled it off, Mario. Now all we have to do is find that crystal star thingy you're looking for, Mario. Oh. Ooh. Yeah, I'm out. I'm finally out. Whoa, it can't be. Eh? Dad? Well, if it isn't Koops. Hey son, you've gotten so big since I saw you last. Well, yeah, I guess I have, but who cares, Dad? I mean, golly, what happened to you? Where have you been all this time? Well, I came here a while back to deal with Hooktail, and all was well and good, but just before my finishing blow, she used the smell from her feet to stun me and then goblin me down the hole. So he agreed to it. So, this is new dialogue to this remake, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it doesn't specify in the original, so it's like, okay, we're just gonna confirm that Koops' dad isn't dead, apparently. I've been hiding on my shelf for the 10 years since then, inside Hooktail's belly. Boy, was it nasty. Yuck. I'm so glad to finally get out. Honestly, Dad, everyone's been so worried about you this whole time. Oh, sorry, son, but I'm okay. That's good, right? We're together now, right? Hey, speaking of which, what are you all doing here anyway? Oh, come on, Dad. We came here to defeat Hooktail. And Mr. Mario here is looking for a gem called the Crystal Star. Crystal Star? This wouldn't be what you're talking about, would it? What's that? Found it down there in Hooktail's belly. Nice, huh? I was gonna keep it as a souvenir. But if this is the thing you've been looking for, you can have it. Come now, I won't take no for an answer. You're Koops' friend, right? Please, take it. You got a crystal star. Your star power is increased to 2. Mario's also learned the special move, Earth Tremor. Each time you get a crystal star, you'll learn a new special move. Yeah, that did not take long at all, as expected. Using the magical map they received from Princess Peach, Mario and his friends claimed their first crystal star. With the deadly dragon Hooktail defeated, the citizens of Petalburg would rest easy once again. Koops even reunited with his long-lost father, whom he thought was dead. And yet, despite victory in the castle, Princess Peach's whereabouts were still unknown. Where could she be? Yes, it seems Mario's adventure has only just begun. I think they changed how the little, like, flip panels work. That's the next character versus the character you just played as. Subtle change. Oh, great exalted Grotus, we brought the Princess Peach you ordered, sir. Well, my pet, isn't it about time you told us where the map is? Princess Peach, you will speak when spoken to. I'm telling you, I don't know. There's no point in trying to hide it, silly girl. We know you had it. We know this. Trust me, it's very much in your interest to be absolutely honest with us. We X-Nauts are all rainbows and lollipops, I assure you. We're quite nasty. Grotus, sir, I have news. Report at once. You know that crystal star we thought maybe Hooktail had? Well, someone nabbed it. What? What did you say? Someone else is after the crystal stars. And they defeated the Hooktail creature, you say? Speak, soldier. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. There's more too. See, according to the report, it was a mustached dude in a red hat and blue overalls who pulled the job. Mario. Excuse me, Mario. Oh no. I think Peach actually voices that. Oh well. Cack. I see, so you know this Mario, do you? This fool matters not at all. I'll know all about him before long, that I promise. I grow bored of talking. Take Princess Peach back to the holding room. Yes, sir. And men, take good care of Princess Peach. Understood? Understand? She is not to be harmed. You got it, sir. Well, Lord Crump, if this Mario character has the map, then it's highly likely he'll show up where we're hunting for a crystal star, Boggly Woods. You must return there immediately and hasten the search. It must not fail. Was that? Oh yeah, sure, Roger Grotus, and with that, pow, I'm gone. I wonder if sending Lord Crump there alone is wise. He is a bit out there. X-Naut, I summon you. You rang, dude? I mean, sir. You rang, sir, Grotus, dude? Grotus, sir? Shut up. Go get the 3 shadows over here. The 3 shadows, sir? But they... I don't care how you plan to end that sentence, fool. Go get them. Now. Gotcha. The Honorable Grotus has need of us, then we arrive without delay. Pray tell, did the princess tell you where the map is? It seems some poor fool named Mario now has possession of the map. This wouldn't have happened if you had kidnapped Princess Peach when you were supposed to. It wasn't my fault, truly. The town square had too many prying eyes. Too many. Besides, she was soon joined by some old fool of an attendant. Such a fussy fungus. Worry not, all we need to do is find this Mario and steal the map, yes? Indeed, that is your duty. Must I remind you, that map is vital to the TEC-XX plan. I will have my men prepare all of available information on this Mario. For now, hear me about them. You three shadows must take care of this troublemaker. Fear not, sire. I, them, shall return with what you seek. Let's go, my lovelies. Marilyn, Vivian, come, we've got a job to do. Good. The original name was in the localization was the Shadow Sirens, but actually, for reasons, it makes sense as the Three Shadows. Oh dear, here we go again. I can't believe I'm kidnapped again. Everyone must be worried sick again. But hang on a moment. Where in the world am I anyway? It's so unfamiliar. I wish I could at least let Mario know I've been caught. So, in another installment of the Paper Mario devs were into some interesting things. What a lovely shower. No soap scum even. Wow, I wonder if it works. I do feel like this game was foundational to me for a lot of reasons, and hehe. And some of them are a little bit like, interesting. I wish I could just rock the ponytail anywhere. How refreshing, I feel like a new princess. You can in Super Paper Mario, just like have the ponytail, but in this one not so much. But yeah, I kind of wonder... Oh wait, I never noticed the light. Oh, you can move the light, weird. Yeah, I don't think you could interact with any of this in the GameCube version. You don't actually have to shower, by the way. This is on a timer, if I'm not mistaken. It's not opening. I think it's on a timer. There it is. What was that? Hey, how odd. The doors opened by themselves. Weird, it doesn't look like anyone's around. This is a very shiny hallway. Again, a lot of the reflection work in this game is very nice. This remake. How do I keep making these doors open? How odd. Hello, Princess Peach. Huh? What? Who said that? Where are you? How amusing. I'm right here, before your eyes. I am this laboratory's main computer. I am the TEC-XX. Many call me Tech. You may. Segura has created me to be a perfect computer, one that is flawless in its reasoning. In its reason. Curtis, wait, he's that awful dome-headed thing who interrogated me, right? Sir Curtis is not awful. He is a very great person. He is marvelous. I don't think so. But I doubt I'll change your mind. So I'm wondering, why didn't you lead me in here? An unusual program deviation occurred when I observed you just after you were brought here. My higher brain circuitry malfunctioned and nearly overheated at your image. Also, an identified impulse sped through my processors. These events are new to me. There's more to this phenomenon as well. I ran diagnostic programs, and their solution was, I want to know more about you. I want to observe you. Such a compulsion has no precedence. Cause unknown. I, the perfect computer. I must diagnose this unusual situation. I will not fail. That's why I led you here. Some of this dialogue gets different when you're actually old enough to know what they're going for. Is all I'm gonna say. Wait, did you just say you want to observe me? To know more about me? Can it be that you... No, impossible. It can't be. You're a computer. What has happened to me? If you know my malfunction, you must tell me of it. Oh, I couldn't really, because... It's just too weird. Please tell me, please. I'm the world's best computer. I am perfect. There should not be anything that I do not understand. Please. Well, you know, maybe. Is it possible that, well, you're in love? With me? Love? What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. I cannot compute this. Wait, you don't know what love is? Love, how do I explain? Love tells you when you want to be with a person forever. It makes you feel happy just to see that person happy, smiling, having fun. When you love someone, you will do anything to help when that person is in trouble. Happiness, fun. I have definitions for these words, but my programming is insufficient. There should be nothing I cannot comprehend. I am a perfect computer. Comprehend? Love? Love's not something you comprehend, Tech. You feel it. Princess Peach, will you teach me to feel this thing you call love? What? You're a computer. Why would you care about love? I am perfect. There must be nothing that I cannot comprehend. Nothing. That is why you must help me understand this thing called love. Please. If you have any wishes that I can grant you in exchange, I will grant them. But of course, I am unable to grant such a wish as letting you escape. I cannot believe this. You ex-jerks kidnapped me before I could even begin to enjoy my vacation. And now you call me in here to ask me to teach you the meaning of love? I should spit on your screen. You'll grant my wishes? Huh, why should I believe you? You'd probably be into that, to be real. I understand you are angry. That emotion I comprehend. You need not teach me now. I must learn of this thing. I must. There is no alternative. I must be a perfect computer. That is why, if you would just consider teaching me, I will grant your wishes. Do you understand me, Princess Peach? Now, tell me your wish. There's a song reference here. I don't think I should get into it. Are you sure? Oh, well, okay. Here goes. Can I contact someone? The sooner the better. Yes, of course you may. Use my communicator to send wireless mail to anywhere you want. If you wish, you can use it right now. It is no trouble. Use the keyboard in front of you. Enter the recipient, address, and message. You mean this keyboard? Alright, let me give this a shot. Not me thinking, what kind of switches are in that keyboard? Okay, it's ready, Tech. Could you send it? Message has been sent. For the time being, you may return to your room. I will call you in again when I want to ask you something. Okay then. Good night. Good night, Princess Peach. So text light is actually red in the Japanese version of the original and green in the North American version. That was a very specific localization change. I don't know why they did that, but it's back to red for all versions for the remake. The remake is generally closer to the original Japanese in some ways, which has some benefits that we'll talk about very soon. And by that I mean whenever we get to chapter 2. Anyway, it is time for everyone's favorite part of the intermission, the Bowser part. Bowser, the mighty Koopa King, has arrived. Hold your applause, minions. But now that I'm here, can we, you crusty old hag? Why did you summon me? Great Lord Bowser, the crusty hag, Cammy Koopa, will arrive momentarily. I'm really sorry for the inconvenience, but please wait at the rear of the room. Please, your ghastliness, I have to ask you to wait at the rear of the room. Greetings, your huffiness. The hag, Cammy Koopa, will be arriving at any moment. They actually give Bowser a back sprite in this remake. It's very nice. Aw, man, I'm attractive. Every time I look at this, I'm overwhelmed by its coolness. When I take over the world, I'm gonna stick these statues all over the place. Yeah! So the other day I saw Lord Bowser gazing longingly at a photo of Princess Peach. You may want to put a cork in it, man. I tell you, the look on his face when he was mooning over that thing. Huh? Yeah! Lord Bowser! Well, I'm dying to hear the rest of your hilarious story, Mr. Comedian. Do share. I'm not funny, sir. He's not funny, sir. Lord Bowser, I've been training night and day to help you conquer the world. Should the time come, I shall be ready. Order me as you please, your surliness. Super. In that case, I order you to do some sit-ups, and don't stop until even your hammer has abs. They changed this line. They originally calls them fat, basically. So, they have taken out a lot of dialogue of that nature. Lord Bowser, please, if it's not too much trouble, head to the rear of the hall. Compared to other Mario RPG remakes, this and Super Mario RPG were heavily rewritten. Hail Lord Bowser. Alright, here we go. Wow, this is very atmospheric. And there's Kammy Koopa. Ah, Lord Bowser! I think Kammy Koopa and Beldum are gonna end up with the same voice in this playthrough. My attempting at voice work. I don't even know if I can stretch my voice that far at this point. I've just now returned. I'm terribly sorry to keep you waiting, my lord. But you are Kammy Koopa, now out with it. Why have you called me here? Please, your grumpiness, don't be so impatient with your poor servant. Ahem. It's my displeasure to report that Mario, that scum, is off to a town called Rogueport. Am I Mario's babysitter? I don't care what he's doing. Are you going to call me every time that guy blows his nose or what? Sheesh. Yes, well, you see, my lord, apparently Mario is hunting for an amazing treasure. Treasure? Yes, Mario's gone in search of star-shaped jewels known as the Crystal Stars. I'm researching just what they are, but there's no question of their high value. The Crystal Stars, you say? They sound like good world-conquering tools. I want them. Yes. You're very good. Continue researching this for me, you brainiac, you. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Leave it to me. By the way, Lord Bowser, do you like fried eggs? Blech, I hate them. I actually don't think I've ever tried a fried egg, actually. Ugh. I almost just threw up just now. I can't stand fried eggs. Why do you ask? Well, during my Mario recon, I stopped in a lovely place called Petal Meadows. I was planning on taking everyone there for a picnic, having some eggs and toast. Of course, I wouldn't think of sending out invites without asking you first, Lord Bowser. Lunkhead. A picnic? Get serious, this is no time for fun. See, this is why my evil plans always derail, because you clods always goof off. Arg. Oh dear, Lord Bowser, please calm down. Remember your blood pressure. Huh? What's that? What? Is this true? Lord Bowser, terrible news. Some bold fool abducted Princess Peach in Rogueport. Huh? What? Tell me you're lying, Kammy. How? When? Where? Who'd do such a thing besides me? I'm afraid we don't have that information quite yet. The investigation's ongoing. One thing is most certainly confirmed. However, the princess has been kidnapped. Under no circumstances is anyone allowed to kidnap her without my say-so. I will not stand for this. I'm going to Rogueport now. I've got to kidnap her back. And off he goes. Also, like, so much for his walls, I guess. But, your crunchiness, wait up! I miss Kammy Koopa as a character. I kinda wish they had done more with her. And there they go. And back to our regularly scheduled Mario. Koops, my lad, are you telling me that you're going with Mario? That's right, Dad. I'm going to continue traveling with Mario. And then I'm going to come back a strong Koopa like you, Dad. Nicely said, young Koops. That's my boy. But always remember this. You're my son, Koops, and I'm your father. Koops, my sweet. I'll be right here waiting for you to prove yourself. May I just add? If anything happens, you can always come home, Koops. Don't you ever forget that. This village will always be your home. Okay, thank you everyone. Well, I'm off. Sorry to keep you waiting, Mario. You know, farewells. So, where are we going? Let's head back to Rogueport. Remember, Mario? Hold the magical map aloft before the entrance to the 1,000-year door. Then the stars will light the way that leads to the stones of yesterday. And it didn't stop there. Each stone of yesterday shall shine and point toward the next in line. That's what the book says. That's what the books say. Which means if we take the crystal star we found back to the 1,000-year door. So that means the location of the next crystal star will appear on the magic map? Exactly, come on, let's go. I feel like I'm making her more of a valley girl this stream than last stream. Take care of young Koops, will you, Mario? Looking forward to the day my boy comes home a full-grown Koopa. Take care of Koops, please. Oh, Murphy, I was sure that you could get that crystal star. Oh my god. Okay, that's the same. No matter where it is, or no matter where it is you go, son, just know that your old Koopa's rooting for you. Do your best, dear Koops. I'll be waiting for you. Heart emoji. Hi, Chiefy. Welcome on in. Thank you all for the head pats. We can actually get this badge now. This is close call. Or Mega Rush P increases attack power by 5 when your partner has only 1 HP left. Only has 1 HP left. That is very good if you're doing a danger run. You can also go through the garden here, grab a leaf for later. A turtley leaf. A leaf found in Petalburg replenishes 3 FP. I also like how we have the end of chapter music in the area until we leave this screen. This is actually very interesting because the song doesn't have variations, but they actually do have custom versions for every area. I really do love a lot of the details in this remake. It is still playing in the town proper, so that's nice. So, we're gonna store a bunch of stuff here. We're gonna store the... Wow, we have a lot of mushrooms. We do not need that many mushrooms. I could really be healing more often than I am. But they'll be helpful for, other things. We have a courage shell anyway. I didn't need to actually buy as many. Oops. Actually, I do need to store something else. This is future-proofing. Just gonna take out all these courage shells and get a move on. Cute? No, you're cute. Well, I guess I am also cute, but you're cute too. Chat's cute. That's what I'm trying to say. You know, I bet there's a whole world we knew nothing about past Hooktail Castle. But wait, don't tell me. I want to see it for myself, you know, explore, like you. Now, all the characters will have different dialogue, but I'm not gonna stop and talk to everybody just because we'll be here for 3,000 years. So, you know, Mario, I just realized we found a crystal star, but not Princess Peach. Where do you think she went? I hope she's alright. Hey, you okay? You're totally shaking. Do you need a bathroom? My dearest Mario, I send this letter in the hope that it reaches you safely. I am being held against my will in some strange place. Though I do not know where I am, I remain unharmed and in relative comfort. Those who have captured me seem to be after the map I sent to you earlier. They may be hoping to use it to find objects they call the crystal stars. I do not know what they are planning, but I have a feeling it is not anything positive. No shit. They may be aware that you have the map, so please be careful. And please, don't worry about me, Princess Peach. Wow, wait a second, isn't that from Princess Peach? The princess? So that means she's okay, for the moment anyway, but that's better than not knowing, right? And now we know another thing. Whoever kidnapped her is also after the crystal stars. We should get back to Rogueport and start searching for the next crystal star pronto. I realize the reason I'm making Goombella more of a valley girl is because I need to differentiate how many characters I'll be having to read dialogue for. I don't guarantee everyone's gonna have a super specific special voice or anything, but yeah, no, I'm gonna do my best. Anyway, we have some interesting choices to make here. We could go to the 1,000-year door, like we're supposed to. Or, we could just F around for a bit. Because, this game loves its side quests. There are a lot of side quests to do, and a lot of them aren't worthwhile, but are funny. So we're gonna do them all. This is essentially going to be a 100% run, minus some of the logs. So like, I'm not guaranteeing filling out a specific part of the screen. And that will become apparent as we go along. So, there's an interesting quirk, actually. Yeah, we'll do that. There's not really a better time. We'll do it now. Over here should be Dazzle. My name is Dazzle, and I collect star pieces. The more I collect, the happier I am. So, Guy, if you have any star pieces, I'll trade you my badges for them. Yay! Which badge do you want to trade for? The one I always go for immediately is Quick Change. You'll need 7 VP to wear it. You want to trade 8 sweet star pieces for this Quick Change? Let's trade more. So, I should actually get that guide up that I had. Should be quite a few star pieces we can actually get now. Thank you for the hydration check. I'll take care of that momentarily. Yeah, that's all for now. Yes, thanks to you, my guy. My star piece collection is even bigger now. Yes! Maybe we can trade again sometime, yeah? Very eager. Alright, we are gonna go in a bit of a roundabout order here for reasons. First of all, we have Luigi, actually. God help me. Well, hey, big brother, fancy meeting you here. What a quinky dink. Eh? What am I up to? Well, bro, I'm on an adventure. I have to rescue Princess Eclair of the Waffle Kingdom. Yeah, it's a bad scene, alright. She's been kidnapped by the evil Chestnut King. If you gotta know, I met with some Waffle Kingdom cabinet members the other day. It was pretty intense, bro. Wanna hear what happened? It's a long story. Well, like I said, it's a really long story, but here goes. My big brother, that's you, bro, got a letter from Princess Peach and took off. Left behind as usual, I was cooking a snack at home when another letter arrived. We don't get so much mail, so I was thinking, huh? This is what the letter said. Sirs, my name is Crepe. I am a cabinet member, minister in the far-off Waffle Kingdom. Our land has been attacked by the Chestnut King, who took our Princess Eclair. Ask, nay, beg for your assistance. The Waffle Kingdom needs your skills. I humbly request your prompt response, sirs. Sincerely, Crepe. Well, I don't remember it exactly, but I think it went something like that. With Mario, that's you, bro, gone, it fell to me to answer this plea. Hesitating only a teensy bit, I headed to the Waffle Kingdom to investigate. Oh no, first thing I wrote a note to myself about what I was cooking, then I left. Once I reached the Waffle Kingdom, I met Mr. Crepe, who filled me in. The Chestnut King had kidnapped Princess Eclair and vanished. Apparently, though, some oracles said a marvelous compass could locate her. This marvelous compass has been broken into 7 parts by an ancient curse, and those parts have been scattered across the land. Can you believe it, bro? Each part of the marvelous compass was said to point to the next, and since one of the parts was embedded in the tiara worn by the princess, I surmised that once I collected all the parts, I'd find her. Smart, huh? The minister gave me the compass base spoken of in the Waffler Fables. When it activated, the entire thing led right up, indicating the deep south. It's pointing me towards Rumble Bump Volcano on the Pudding Continent. So yeah, here I am. I'm sailing out of Rogueport for Rumble Bump Volcano. It's probably gonna be pretty dangerous, but I gotta rescue that princess. Wanna hear about something else? No, there's nothing else to listen to. If you wanna hear what I've been up to, just come find me, okay? I'll be around. Oh boy. I sometimes wonder if I've made mistakes of reading all the dialogue out in games like this. Like, maybe I shouldn't have made that decision. We can actually come back here for a star piece, for one thing. If you've come all the way here, you must have seen some serious dangerous action. That's good. Danger's good. Believe me, I know. Yeah? Hey, we don't have much here, but make yourself at home if you want. What do you want, chump? If you ain't got business here, then beat it. when you get off talking to me like nothing happened, like there was no beating. Yeah, guys, like you act real cool when you win, but when you lose, you're all wah. So that's Gus, by the way. He is not salty at all at losing. I should hydrate after all that dialogue. Alright, so we are going to get started on the Trouble Center. They added a new character. Yeah, I'm Infamous, the famous infamous Infomouse. I know things worth knowing. If someone's trouble is giving you trouble, I'll share my info, but it'll cost you. Think of it as a tip for a tip. You haven't taken on anyone's trouble, so my info won't be of much use to you. Come talk to me after you've accepted someone's trouble from the board over there. So if you need hints, you can talk to Infamous. Hey, is this your first time to the Trouble Center? Then I'll explain how our service works. Listen up good. This Trouble Center is where people come with troubles. That's why it's named that. If you want to see what kind of troubles people have, check that bulletin board. If you're a nice guy, you'll choose someone and try to help them out. If not, not. Help someone out and they'll give you a reward, probably. Not a bad deal, eh? But remember, if you decide not to solve a trouble, you have to pay to cancel. You got that? Well, good. Then go help someone out. So, we have a ton for Chapter 1's start. And then we have 3 for finishing Chapter 1. So we are going to do all of these. They call me Garf. I have lost my key and thus cannot get into my house. It should be somewhere in Rogueport. I just need someone to find it. I'll be waiting for you at the house at the very back end of East Rogueport. Want to take on Garf's trouble? Do it and do it right. So Garf is this guard. So you took on my trouble, you? Okay, then please find my key and be quick about it. If someone else finds my key, they'll be able to get into my house. So I'll stand guard. I think I dropped my key when I went to the badge shop, but I'm not sure. Alrighty, the shop it is. We actually couldn't go there anyway because it's closed, so this is actually good timing. Also, while we're here, welcome to the home of Merlon, the super magician. I foresaw your arrival. I can aid you if you wish. With 3 shine sprites, I can power up your partners. Of course, that means I boost their attack power, but I also throw in a new move for free. So, which partner would you like me to power up? So, pay me 3 shine sprites to power up Goombella. Shazubi. Shazubi. I don't remember Merlon having hands in the original version, because I think he had one static pose, so that feels very disconcerting somehow. Here to power up more. That little jingle's new. Return someday. I'm pretty sure it's just like silence, which is really weird. There's so many little like audio touches too that they add in. Speaking of audio touches, while we're at the shop, we'll pick something else up. To get to the shop, we have to cut through here. Why is there a cat scribble on that box in the right corner? I have no idea, but anyway, moving on. There's the key. We got a house key, a key to a house. Whoever lost it likely needs it back. And here's the badge shop. This one's really cool. Nostalgic Tunes changes the background music to the original Nintendo GameCube tracks. A big welcome to you. Yes, welcome to the lovely house of badges. You are so welcome here. Now, I know a new customer when I see one, so let me give my usual rundown of how our shop works. We have a special curated selection of the recommended badges up here on the counter. If you're looking for something more niche, check in the cardboard box on the right side of the shop. That covers the basics for using our shop, but do you want me to explain it all from the top again? No. Okay, moving right along. You need 0 BP to wear the Nostalgic Tunes badge. It's only 1 coin. Interested? Thank you very much. So yeah, we can actually swap to GameCube audio. The additional tracks unique to the Nintendo Switch version will play too, so it only replaces songs that have an analogous song from the original, and not everything does. Super appeals, decent. I think the ones in here are going to be more expensive than the store choice ones. Also, we have this mysterious little Mouser here. That's the badge manager at the lovely house of badges. Her manager, she sure is gone from the store a lot. Where do you think she goes? The shop's small, but it's totally adorable. She really knows how to decorate. Welcome, welcome. Feel free to look around. Gee, I wonder... It feels like we know her from somewhere. Anyway, moving on. Hooktail terrorizing Petal Meadows. If she sees you, pretend to be a frog or something. Graffiti corner. You know Koopy Koo, the famously headstrong Koopa of Petalburg? I saw her crying. A traveling toad. Wow, you're just gonna snitch on the back of this message board? What the hell? Hey, yo, I've got all the hottest new products right here. Look no further. These are not really worth it, are they? This is like Charlie 10, I think. What? No more shopping? Sorry to hear that, my man. This is a limited time offer. I change the goods I offer from time to time. So come back real soon, alright? Yeah, some badges are exclusive to them, but... Hello. Hey, you're Mario. Wow, this is so cool. I never thought I'd meet a celebrity out here. Ooh, I know. Do you want to make an investment, Mario? My name's Lumpy, and I'm heading out to Dry Desert to prospect for oil. I've lived my life hoping to get rich quick, and now my chance has come. But I still don't have enough startup funds. Could you please lend me some money? I like his little, like, finger, like, the little emoji of, like, touching the tips to, like, your index fingers together. That's basically Lumpy right now. I'm accepting initial investments of 100 coins or more. I'll invest. Thank you so much, you won't regret it. I'm still accepting investments. Can I ask for your further support? Sure. Thank you so much, you won't regret it. I'm still accepting investments. I don't know how much the cap is, actually. Oh, thank you so much. To think you'd be willing to invest so much money into my endeavor, this should be more than enough. I promise you, I will strike oil, so expect good news. Oh, my benefactor, Mario. Thanks to you and your coins, I'm all ready to get out there and strike it rich. Your timing is perfect, I was just about to leave, and I'm so excited to begin my adventure that I'm shaking. See, my problem was I couldn't remember if it was what, like 300 coins or 400, in which case we would have been kind of SOL there, so I'm actually kind of glad that, it was only 300. But yeah, the entire rest of the stream could just be Trouble Center. As a heads up, we'll try to start Chapter 2 though. We should have time. Did you find my key? Yes, my key! I can finally get inside my house again. Home sweet home. Thank you. Please take this as payment for your efforts, alright? You got 30 coins. Hell yeah. You solved the trouble. And his dialogue is actually the same as if he's in his house, or in the hideout of, like, you know, we don't have much here, but make yourself at home. Like, that's basically the same. Alright, next up on the docket, we have Safe Delivery by McGoomba. This is McGoomba, and I have a simple task. I need to have something delivered. Unfortunately, for reasons I won't mention, I can't be seen walking around Rogueport. Meet me behind Zesty's house on Rogueport Square. Want to take on McGoomba's trouble? Yep. Okay. I'm not gonna read out repeat dialogue, just to save myself a little bit. So this is the shady Goomba behind the house over here. We'll have to see what they want in a hot second here. You never know who'll be watching, so let's do this thing. Let's do this quick. Take this package to Goomfrey. You'll find him in front of Frankly's place, and try not to be seen. You got a box, the thing McGoomba asked you to deliver to Goomfrey. I'll be real, if there's one thing I actually legitimately miss from Paper Mario 64, it's the little spin move you could do. I genuinely miss it a lot, given I used it quite a bit to get around quicker. You're not Goomfrey. A package. Yep, that's it. I'll dispose of this in a way no one else will ever find. Tell McGoomba I said so. And do me a favor, forget all this, you hear me? It never happened, for your sake. We never spoke, forget everything. And when you give McGoomba my message, he'll give you your compensation. Remember, this deal won't be done until you give my message to McGoomba. Alrighty, this isn't, you know, under the table suspicious at all. Totally on the up and up. Yep, nothing out of the ordinary here. Totally. Anyway, hi. Did you deliver it? Phew, you saved my neck, buddy. What neck? You're a mushroom. Oh, I almost forgot your compensation. You saved my neck, you get something good. Another 30 coins. Hell yeah. So before we move on to the next one, ad break is about to start. So really quickly, I want to do something over here. The contact lens should actually be... Oh. Hey fella, sorry, but your contact lens hasn't quite arrived yet. I feel terrible about this, but you'll have to wait a little longer. We must actually have to go to the 1000 door first, so oops. We'll have to do that a little bit later. Yeah, so to the trouble center it is. I forgot what the exact trigger was for it in this version. I think you can actually buy it before going to the door. Either that or I never do this out of order like this, so it could just be me. Competitor research, Arthur. This is Arthur, I want to open a new shop, but I need help setting my prices, but since I can't go into a competitor's shop, I need some research done. I need the price of Fire Flowers, Sleepy Sheep, and Tasty Tonics in Rogueport. I'll meet you in front of this building to make the exchange. So fun thing about this one, we can just totally BS our answers. Did you check prices for me? Totally, yeah, we did. Perfect, okay, I'm ready. First, how much are they asking for Fire Flowers? I think it's 10 coins actually. I see. And for Sleepy Sheep, I want to say it's 8? Okay. And how about Tasty Tonic? How much is that? I think that's only 3. Wow, that's rough. Those are some low prices. I can't believe they're selling that low. Even if I try to compete with them, I don't think I can profit. But it is certainly helpful information. Here's a reward, good work. We are making back the coins we gave to Lumpy really quickly. Yeah, no, these troubles are going relatively fast, but the other ones might take a bit of time. Find this guy, that one's a bit of work. Hey, my name is Gunther. Please find the guy that pulled off credit card fraud for me, on me. I'm in Rogueport Square, so come talk to me. He's always getting frauded. I think... Oh, didn't mean to actually do that. I didn't mean to like hit Goombella with the hammer. I was just kind of mashing B to get through the text faster. Anyway, ad break is actually coming up soon, so I don't know how deep we'll get into this quest. We might actually prefer to save it. So yeah, I'm just gonna call the ad break a little bit early and get up, stretch, hydrate, and we'll resume the trouble center momentarily.